let's talk crypto. Let's talk what to do in this bear market, stable coins. People don't know Alex Fazel is one of the smartest in the business when it comes to yield, all of the things we're going to talk about today. First of all, bear market. That's kind of why we're talking here. What's going on lately and how should people react? Because most people freak out when coins are down.
Well, as you know, there's lots of turmoil in the world, and we're really in a very uncomfortable space with the wars going on and everything like that. But just to look at the brighter side, one thing that I've noticed is we've just validated an extra use case with regards to Bitcoin. We saw the prices recovering. Why? On-chain statistics are showing that the rubble is one of the primary reasons people going from rubble to Bitcoin because they see their own national currency devaluating.
Right,
that's
the Russian
number
currency,
one,
which
right?
is going down. It's been, blocked, economic sanctions, and people. You say we can actually see on the blockchain that people are exchanging their rubles to get into something like Bitcoin.
Exactly. So it's not only that it's losing value, but also when the banks are being blocked, that's creating a huge use case. And same thing for the local currency in the Ukraine, right? The UAH has gone up 9-fold in the past few days in terms of people parking their money into Bitcoin. So once again, this is a huge use case that's showing that when there are wars, political conflict, Bitcoin is an anti-political statement.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I was telling my students the other day, I said, if you were a citizen of Ukraine, which now means if you're a citizen of Russia, how much would you rather have a MetaMask wallet with some stable coins and some, other, basically crypto that you could cross the border with?
Yeah.
You didn't have to worry about a banking institution or international sanctions or a currency like the ruble. Man, that could literally save your life right now, save your family. Don't get me started talking about Canada, where the Prime Minister is freezing people's bank accounts if you're involved in protests. There's a lot of recent use cases for crypto. Right?
It's been so bullish, right? And I think that right now, even though we have a bit of a recovery in this trend, we're still not in a bear market, right? We have QT coming down in H2. We have other factors that could hurt the current market and keep us sideways, even go back down into a bear market. So I think today's episode is going to be very, very valuable with a ton of actionable items.
Yeah, I agree. And before we get to the first slide, let's just talk about this. Look, the choppiness in crypto, it's going to be here for a little while, right? Let's just be honest. It's not like it's going to pop back up. We've got potentially the Fed in the US going to raise rates. We've got all sorts of uncertainty going on with the world. Stock markets are coming off some days. So it's not like we're out of the clear.
Exactly.
So two things. Anybody involved in crypto needs to understand how you can get yield from these instruments, regardless of the price movement. And again, it's just more and more of a use case for everybody in the world getting into crypto and having a percentage of your assets in that, right? Again, we know people in Ukraine, and it's like, man, how much do you wish you would have had some stable coins, on a MetaMask wallet or something, that you could move, have ownership over, cross borders with, get yield on. And then Russia, right? Who would have thought as a Russian citizen, your own currency would have been at risk, or even moving your money via SWIFT or something. I always say, when did Noah build the ark? Before the storm. So it's like, you got to be involved in this.
Exactly. And the whole value investing principles, from Graham's book, The Intelligent Investor, Warren Buffett is not good at selling the top. He actually never sells. He only rebalances. How did he make his money? The most important investor, most successful investor of all time is buying low, Brian. So it's in the bear markets that actually Warren Buffett is making all of his money, isn't it?